Did you know that cats were worshipped as divine beings in ancient Egypt? While today we cherish them as cute, cuddly companions, ancient Egyptians saw them in an entirely different light. Cats were not just pets, they were protectors, sacred guardians, and even symbols of divine power. Let's explore the spiritual reverence, practical importance, and lasting legacy of cats in ancient Egypt, civilization where they were nothing less than divine ambassadors on Earth. Ancient Egyptians believed that cats were connected to Bastet, one of the most beloved and powerful deities in their mythology. Bastet, often depicted as a lioness or a domesticated cat-headed woman, was the goddess of home, fertility, childbirth, and protection. She embodied two sides, nurturing and fierce. As a lioness, Bastet symbolized raw power and served as a guardian deity. However, over time her form softened and she became associated with the calm and elegant domestic cat. This transformation represented peace, grace, and maternal care, qualities that resonated deeply with Egyptian households. Cats in ancient Egypt were seen as earthly manifestations of Bastet's qualities. They were protectors of homes not only against physical threats like vermin and snakes, but also against evil spirits. Owners believed that having a cat in the house brought the blessings and watchful energy of Bastet herself. Beyond their divine symbolism, cats also proved invaluable to daily life in practical ways. They were natural hunters, guarding food supplies from rats and snakes. At a time when agriculture was the backbone of society, keeping the granaries safe was critical. But they were more than just functional. Ancient Egyptians adored their feline companions. Cats often lived inside the home, receiving attention and even fine treats. Paintings and carvings from the period depict families playing and lounging with cats. Even in their leisure activities, cats had a role. In many murals, cats are shown lounging beneath their owners' chairs or attending hunting trips. This connection to hunting highlights their cleverness and agility, traits revered by Egyptians. Let's take a leap beyond the mortal world into the Egyptian concepts of the afterlife, where cats played an equally monumental role. Ancient Egyptians believed that death was a mere journey to another realm, and they often brought items of value to the tombs to aid in that journey. Being sacred creatures, were sometimes mummified and buried alongside their owners. But why mummify cats? Egyptians believed that in the afterlife, these feline companions would continue to offer protection and help guide their owners into eternity. Cats were also offered as votive mummies, special offerings to gain favor with the gods, particularly Bastet. Some temples dedicated to Bastet even had cemeteries specifically for cats. Another fascinating element was the depth of mourning for a deceased cat. When a cat passed away, families often shaved their eyebrows as a sign of grief. This act speaks volumes about the emotional and spiritual value Egyptians placed on their furry friends. Cats were so ingrained in Egyptian culture that harming one was considered a serious crime. Egyptian law reflected the sacred status of cats, with punishments meted out to anyone who killed or mistreated them. There's even a historical account highlighting how much Egyptians valued these creatures. During a conflict with the Persians, the invaders reportedly used Egyptians' love for cats to their advantage. In their devotion to cats, Egyptians would have avoided striking any feline, even at the cost of losing the battle. The importance of cats extended beyond their borders. Cats were frequently gifted to foreign nations as symbols of goodwill. However, smuggling cats out of Egypt was strictly forbidden, and smugglers faced severe penalties. The adoration of cats is visually immortalized in Egyptian art and symbolism. Cats often appear in statues, jewelry, murals, and hieroglyphics, further cementing their significance within the culture. Statues of Bastet showing her with a cat's head were especially common, often adorned with earrings or carrying a sistrum, a type of musical instrument used in religious rituals. These statues weren't just works of art. They were spiritual symbols placed in homes and temples to invoke Bastet's protective energies. Hieroglyphics also contain feline imagery, symbolizing flexibility, agility, and mysticism. Through art forms like papyrus paintings, cats were depicted assisting their owners during hunting trips, reinforcing their role as both helpers and sacred figures. Cats even made their way into tomb art. In family tombs, they appear as cherished members of the family unit, sitting beneath chairs or enjoying meals alongside the tomb owner. These depictions tell us how Egyptians blended their spiritual beliefs with everyday life, weaving cats into the fabric of both worlds. The reverence Egyptians held for cats hasn't faded with time. Their symbolic and spiritual significance continues to inspire fascination in today's world. Modern mythology fans and history buffs are deeply intrigued by the aura of mystery surrounding Egyptian culture, and cats are at the heart of that allure. Through popular books, movies, and documentaries, depictions of ancient Egypt almost always include sleek, mysterious cats by the side of pharaohs or deities like Bastet. From Halloween costumes to figurines, the image of Bastet as a guardian goddess has become an enduring icon in modern pop culture. But what may surprise you is how much the Egyptian admiration for cats overlaps with today's pet culture. If you think about it, don't we still treat our cats like mini royalty? They're pampered, adored, and, if you ask any cat owner, seem very aware of their regal status. Whether it's their mysterious demeanor, their protective instincts, or their uncanny ability to mesmerize us, modern cat lovers are only continuing what the Egyptians started. As we reach the end of this journey into the mystical world of ancient Egypt, let's reflect on everything these enigmatic creatures represented. Cats were protectors, guardians, spiritual symbols, and loving companions. They bridged the gap between the divine and the earthly, embodying the richness of Egyptian mythology and daily life alike. From their sacred connection to Bastet, their practical role in homes, to their mummification and burial rituals that cemented their place in eternity. So, the next time your cat gazes at you with its piercing eyes or silently curls up at your feet, consider this. They're not just pets. They're carrying the legacy of millennia. In the hearts of those who admire mythology, cats remain the eternal guardians they were always destined to be. Want to discover more fascinating myths and legends from history? Don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow mythology lovers. And tell us in the comments, what's the most amazing thing you've learned about Egyptian cats today? End this immersive exploration with an iconic image of Bastet as the divine protector, seamlessly linking the past to the present. Together, let's keep the myth alive.